Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Lunga, and if this is your first time tuning in, thank you for choosing to watching. Is that even proper English? Oh wait, thank you for choosing to watch, not watching. Thanks for choosing to watch my videos, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. So dun, my next video, according to the sequence of the videos that I just had, well, my last video, sure, according to my last video, this should be a video update of the 1 week bubble booty challenge and working towards the 4 week of the purple hair and the switch beauty. All of that was just scrubbed out of my plans. I don't want this to be long, but we're here now, so I'm not gonna give the update of the hair or the skincare or the bubble booty. I didn't even last a week, guys. Anyway, but from the title of this video, this is a digital diary that I decided to start. I don't want to say it's a series that I'm starting, but it'll be segments that I do whenever I feel like it. I think for the most part, what I need to remind myself and understand is that this is my channel, and the same thing Kanye always says is that she wants her YouTube channel to be an extension of who she is, which is exactly what I want for myself as well. It's such a accurate description of what the reason behind my channel is, and I think I got lost in wanting to create content that is, I don't even want to say relevant, but like, isn't this kazayo, yabo? And which is not wrong, there's totally no problem in that. But I think for me and where I currently am in my life, it's not about that. I think for me, I've always seen YouTubing more specifically as, I can't even explain it, but it's like trends and just entertainment is the way I think I can describe it best. Entertainment, and which is not wrong, but it's not the only thing to it. Your YouTube channel is what your YouTube channel is to you, and to me right now in this phase of my life, it's an outlet, more than just creating creative content. So being like, your clothing hauls and your story times and all that, moreover than all that aspect of my channel. Right now for me, it's an outlet, and I was so focused on creating good content, creative content, to draw in those subscribers and to just have a following and all that. And I think it was after my second last video from today, which is the one titled I'm Broken, where I realized, sure, that was needed for me. And when I was receiving feedback from people that were actually engaging with the content, I was like, whoa, it's not always about, I don't even know how to explain it, but if I could say it, like the glitz and the glam behind YouTubing and the how many thousand followers you have, all that is great, and all that is I think what everyone who starts a YouTube channel aspires to. But for me, it's important for me to be real at every point of this YouTube journey for me, because it's a journey. That's a journey. That is not even Afrikaans. It's a journey for me that a part of me starting this channel was like, who do you think you are? Huh? Who do you think you are, that you're so interesting that people would sit and watch you and your life? And I'm like, you know what? I got to a point where I was like, I'm not even doing it for people anymore. I'm doing it as an outlet for myself, and whoever receives it the way they do, whether it's their cup of tea or not. But it's I'm switching from that mindset of, you know how you want to monetize your channel and you want to make money out of it, you want to get campaigns, you want to get sponsored for your videos and all that, and all that is good, and all that is, I think, the backbone behind really wanting to start a YouTube channel. But right now for me, it's not that. And I think after the video where I was like, I'm broken, I was like, shoot, I think I'm doing it wrong. No, let's do a video where I'm creating content. That's why my following video was a booty challenge and skincare and hair care, because isn't that what we want to see? Isn't that what everyone else wants to see? You know, isn't that the kind of content people come to YouTube for? You know, and I burned out even before a week was over, because that's not where I am in life. That is not an extension of my life. That is, at that time, a conditioned character to okay, play a role now, and action, and hi guys, and my hair and my face and my skin. That's not what I wanted to be talking about. That's not what I wanted to be doing on my channel at that time. But I'm like, shit, I think I went too deep and I got too personal, I got too vulnerable. Even my sister, actually, she was like, okay, you know, she didn't really appreciate that video because it didn't even have an intro like the other videos, you know, and it felt like I put more effort in the other videos than the Unbroken one. But I think the whole idea behind that Unbroken video was really, I wasn't creating content. I wasn't trying to create creative content. Creative content. I wasn't trying to do that. I was really being me. I was being raw. I was being out there, and I needed to let that. I just woke up. and the setting wasn't, you know, I wasn't ready to create content that people want to watch on YouTube. You know, you have people saying, oh, South African YouTubers are so boring. Everyone is doing a mukbang. Everyone is having a story time, and and that could be true, but I don't even wanna say it like that. But it's so difficult to create, let alone your ordinary everyday content, to create authentic content, to create real content. And it's difficult because you think of how, and you consider how people will receive it. But in essence, it actually shouldn't be that difficult, you know? And I'm not saying because of that, you just, you pop up your camera and you start shooting. You know, what flows. And no, you do have to put effort. And I'm sitting outside, guys, in the garden, so there's just weird noises coming from there. But, you try your best to entertain, but I don't even want to say it like that, because I really don't try my best to entertain. I try my best to be myself, but sometimes I overthink it and I say I'm trying to fit myself into that idea of ideal YouTubing, that everyone is like, oh, South African YouTubers bad bored, I won't give a fan, I've been to day one, blah 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 blah, and for me, that's why I've come to a point where I'm content with what I create, because it truly is an extension of who I am. Even that story time, even that whatever tag is gonna be trending at the time that I also jump on, that's authentically who I am. And whoever receives it, whoever doesn't, and that should be okay. Because you guys are supporting me and you guys are watching my videos and everything, but this is my channel for me to do as I please, and for people to click on the videos and receive them as they do, as they feel for themselves. I'm not trying to impose a certain way to be watching these videos or enjoying my videos, or even if you didn't enjoy it, and maybe there are some videos that you enjoyed and some that you don't, that's okay. That is so okay. I really got caught up in in the industrial part of YouTubing and the money making and the blah blah blah, but really this is not what this video is about. Gosh, I haven't even gotten into what this video is about. See, outlets. I didn't plan to do all that. I didn't plan to say all that, but it really is just an extension of who I am. But now we're really going to get into what this video is about. So now we can finally get into what this video really is about. This really is just an intro, I think, to the whole digital diary thing that I'm trying to get started with. So this is my journal. It's very bad actually, because this is actually how much I have in. This is like of the whole thing, this is how much I have in, right? And I've had this since 2019. Actually, the first date I wrote anything in this was the 26th of August 2019. But I've had this for a very long time, and then only later decided to use it as a journal. So but what I wrote there was actually a sermon. So I was going to use it for my sermons and my personal like journaling. So what I'm actually going to do is read the very first entry that I put in here in like my personal journaling, and then my very last entry. So this is 2019 stuff, 2020 stuff, 2021 stuff. I must say, journaling is for me, it's very therapeutic and it's very freeing. And it's something that I want to keep doing, but it's also very taxing. Like, it's tiring. Not even like just like physically tiring. Like, it's not even physically tiring at all. You need to, it's difficult to sit down with yourself and your emotions and put them down on paper. There's some parts where I think I go on for like 4 pages, because there's just so much. And then there's just some days I go for 1.5 pages and that's enough, but it's more than just writing your thoughts down, writing your feelings down. It's so much more than that. And I think that's why I've been like, I'm not consistent with it. I'm on and off with it. But I know that if, like, even on days where I just write, it would say, hey, what it do, Jake Pela. I know how much I benefit from doing this, so I need to really get back onto it. I just need to check something here. Okay. So I'm just gonna read the first entry and the last entry, and as an intro to this segment that I'm starting. There's a lot of hey guys, and another beautiful thing about journaling that I just realized now, I don't know, I'm getting teary. When you go back and you're like, hey, I think that's one of the beautiful things for me with journaling, is that when I go back, and sometimes I relive the moments that I was in when I was like writing everything down. But now, even with this first entry, like, I just saw something and I'm like, and it just fills me with so much gratitude, But anyway, let me just read. Like, every word I'm about to read is written down here. If I read lol, it's because I've written lol, because I'm just, anyway, yeah. So this was the 4th of September 2019. We're gonna get to the date in a bit. I'm not crying. I'm gonna explain the date and why it's such a big deal to me now. Well, not anymore, I guess. But when I was planning to read, and I'm like 4th of September, I'm like, I'll explain it after I read the last entry. Okay, so the 4th of September 2019. So it's around 27 past midnight CAT, lol. And I've just finished praying, as I had finished watching Wavy Faith by Pastor Mike Todd, part 4 of the Crazy Faith series. God, I know you want me to step out the boat, and I'm not yet sure into which waters, and so maybe it's still too early to tell. But this will serve as my reminder that when the time is right, I should not question a single thing, and I should just come. as I was praying, He put a new song in my heart. Now, I don't know if it's just for you and I, or you want me to someday share it with the world, but all I know is your will be done in regards to the song. So actually, when I was done watching my sermon, I actually remember that. I just started singing, and I remember the song. I wrote it down. I'm not gonna sing it. And I just went through the song over and over and over. Anyway, and then after that, I said the other NB things I wanted to mention are my netball career and my possible YouTube channel. Guys, here I am shooting a video for my YouTube channel. I'm sorry, I keep on having to press and just check my battery because it's dying. But I even forgot that I actually, guys, for me, it wasn't even a spur of a moment thing. I remember I actually wanted to start my channel in March of 2019, just before, what's this thing, in lockdown, ne? And then lockdown happened, and then everyone was starting a YouTube channel. Then I was like, okay, I'll wait for after lockdown. It's April 2021, and we're still in lockdown. So then by September, it was still, guys, it was in my spirits really to start a YouTube channel, hey? But I even wrote it down. I think it's just like mind-blowing for me. Anyway, okay. So in regards to my netball career, my netball career will soar. So this is now me speaking life into it. My netball career will soar once God is ready for me to be out there. I'll try out to go my trials with UJ, and they will be successful, and all the glory shall belong to the Lord. And I didn't even actually continue. That's where I stopped. I think I fell asleep or something. But I didn't go to the UJ trials. I actually had a very bad injury in July of that year. A horrible injury. I'm actually going to have a story time about that. I think just a quick short story time about that. Horrible. I still don't know why I had to go through that injury. Anyway, so remember the dates, right? The 4th of September 2019. That was my very first entry in my journal. And then we had a lot of entries until my last entry was on the 14th of March 2021 of this year. I actually wrote 2020, and then I put an error and I said lol. So it was a Sunday, the 14th of March 2021. How's my battery doing? Okay. It's like 2:30 a.m. and I just have a couple of things that I feel like I want to first put on paper so they can pass to the first stage of them manifesting to the physical and my reality. In no particular order, with no form of any, I can't find the word, but it starts with the C. Oh, not a C, structure. So I was looking for, literally, this is my thought process. In no particular order, with no form of any. So I was looking for this word with no form of what, and I literally wrote, I can't find the word, but it starts with a C. So I said and I thought, and then I got the word. I'm like, oh, not a C, structure. So the word I was looking for was structure. But anyway, I literally wrote, but in, like, if you read my journal and you know me, you can hear me. Anyway, in no particular order, with no form of any structure, I'm going to write. Right? So anyway, my short-term and my long-term goals for 2021, to obtain my BCom accounting degree, finally. I literally wrote finally. With an average of 70 plus, meaning I need to obtain an average of 90% for both accounting and tax this year. Lol, ne? But come on, let's go. So I have 2 modules left. 2 modules left to go, and if I want to obtain the average that I'm talking about here, I need to obtain an average of 90 in both these modules. I even wrote law on it. Anyway, okay, be well on my way to financial freedom, either through trading or my content creating. So that's when I was like, I think that's when I started becoming, or internalizing, just focusing on the business side of YouTube. And I need to make money, and I need to create content, and and that's what Ibing Limaza, crazy, but yeah, lose 20 kgs at most. I still want to do that. Refine my daily habits for a more positive outcome of my day as far as I can plan, right? Figure out a true and authentic personal relationship with God. Get Kumo started on homeschooling to the best of my abilities. For those of you who don't know, Kuma's my son, who's turning 3 on Monday. Today is Saturday. He's turning 3 on Monday. This one is triggering. Make the best of my relationship with Norma. We'll call him Norma. There's actually a reason why I'm calling him Norma. For as long as make the best of my relationship with Norma. That's not his real name, obviously. For as long as we're together. For grow as a creative, learn to use my time as effectively as I can, take my future more seriously, and realize that it's up to me entirely. Cultivate all my meaningful relationships with the people close to me. For now, that's it really. Okay, sharp. XXX. So that's my last entry. So why the dates actually of the first entry is mind-boggling to me, is that the 4th of September is actually Norma's birthday. So Norma, so on the 14th actually of March, Norma and I had been together for a month. So we started dating on Valentine's Day, and now we're not dating anymore. And the 4th of September is actually his birthday. So when I opened it and I'm like, let me read my first entry for the September, like, oh, is it a sign? I'm that girl, like, it's a sign. Like, nothing is a coincidence. Nothing's a coincidence. But we're not together anymore. So I don't know what that's a sign of. Also, it's Beyonce's birthday, so I guess that's also a sign, you know? I don't know. Beyonce's birthday. Anyway, but yeah. So that's, I was just trying to give you guys an idea of the things that go on in my physical journal. Sorry, I need to do this again. So I'm not going to stop journalizing. Is that a word? It is, no? Journaling. I'm not going to stop doing it in my book. But I'm going to do the digital ones as well, because it's that outlet for me, but also there's something in it for me when I share. I don't know how to put it, but obviously it's not going to be the same thing that's in here. In here, I go personal details that I wouldn't want to share out loud. But there's some personal details like Norma that I'm okay sharing with out loud. Obviously, I'm not going to use his real name. But yeah, guys, that's it honestly for this video. I just wanted to get this segment started off. Digital diary. This is episode 1. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Even my rant in the beginning, like the first 10 minutes of this video, I don't know what was going on, but it was me. It was really just what's in me. And what I'm trying to say with content creation in regards to YouTube, for me personally, is that it's going to be an extension of who I am. And that doesn't mean, you know, one of the difficult things to do that people think is so easy, that looks easy, is creating content. And it's not the case. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm just going to get up here, switch on my camera, start talking, start blabbing, and see where we get. No. You do need to put in the effort. There is work behind it, where you have to sit down and think about what you're going to do. And you know how they say, give the people what they want? But I'm not at that mindset anymore as of now. I might change my mind again, and that is okay. All of it is okay. So yeah, man, like, content creation is really a difficult thing to do, but I know I'm a creative. This space is so, it's liberating for me in a way that I can't put in words sometimes. Crazy, because I have so much words. I have so many words. But yeah, I think I want to end it there, actually. So thank you guys for watching my video. Please make sure to like it, share it, if you'd like to, and just comment down below on what more you would like to see on the channel, but also like what are your views on content creation? What are your views on YouTube, like YouTubing? I don't know if that makes sense. I just want to hear what people think about it. Also, if we can carry that conversation in the comment section, that would be lovely. But yeah, guys, that's really it from me. I can go on forever, literally, and just stall video. But with love from Lunga. Bye, guys.